True peasants. The back of our house faces the center of our tiny village, the place where everyone gathers to gossip and to fetch water from the well. Mama and I began to meet people there. The peasants speak patois, a kind of country French. It's different from the French that people speak in Paris or even in the other village, but I listen carefully and copy what people say. Soon, I can speak patois, too. I walk to school with the other children. Our school is in the town of St. Fulgent. It's a long way there, past the cemetery. If an ox cart passes by, a brave child might hang on to the back and hitch a ride. The rest of us trudge along together, singing folk songs. Our church is in St. Fulgent, too. Mama and I go there every Sunday. So does everyone else from the nearby villages. Mama doesn't know all the prayers yet. When she's not sure of the words, I tell her to close her eyes and pretend she's whispering them. After Mass, the plaza in front of the church is like a fairground. It's full of people who chat, picnic, flirt, and play. The children in St. Fulgent go to school all year long, but not the children in La Basse Clavelare. No one seems to care what we learn. When springtime comes, we stop going to school. It's time to help with farm work. Except for one boy, Marcel, who's been sick for a long time, every child has to help. Girls watch cows, weed and water, or peel potatoes. Boys cure tobacco leaves, sew and plow, or mend tools. All the children bring animals home at the end of the day. It doesn't matter whose family you belong to. If you're a child, you must help anyone who needs you. When we have enough time, my favorite place to play is in the forest. I like to pretend I'm Joan of Arc fighting for France. Sometimes we dare each other to climb to the tops of the highest trees. We rob birds' nests of their eggs and eat them raw. The older children teach the younger ones which snakes are safe and which ones can kill you. It's important, too, to know which spider webs not to break. Bad luck can come from breaking a thread of Mary, an almost invisible straight web, strong as a rope. On busier days, we play in the village center. I learn new games with sticks and stones. Simone, who lives 2 doors away, becomes my best friend. She likes my curly brown hair, and I like her wavy red hair. She doesn't have her own doll, but she does have 4 younger brothers. Sometimes I let Simone hold Charlotte, but most of the time we help grown-ups work. One day, a farmer lets me cut hay with a sickle, far up in the hills, all alone. I work all morning in the heat, cutting grass for animals to eat. At noon, the church bells ring out, bright and clear. It's time to say a noontime prayer, the Angelus. Then I eat my food my mother packed for me and work some more. When I'm done, I'm tired but proud. I've worked a whole field all by myself. I've proved myself a true peasant child. Mama is quick to learn country ways, too. She watches the peasants make soap and vinegar. Then she tries it herself. She learns which mushrooms are poisonous and which wild herbs to pick for salads. She tears apart worn-out sweaters and uses the yarn to make beautiful baby clothes. Everyone admires her for this. One day, someone gives her half a pig for helping with farm work. She makes ham, bacon, and pâté from it. She takes the pig intestines and washes it in the river. Then she uses it for sausage casing. My Parisian mama now seems just like a real peasant, except in one important way. I still have to watch over Mama in church. I poke her so that she knows when to stand and kneel and when to say, Lord, have mercy and grant us peace. Watch now, you do it this way, I say. I have to show her how to make the sign of the cross over and over again. Mama, who is so good at so many things, is clumsy at prayer. She's grateful when I help her, though. You must never, ever tell anyone our real name or that we are Jewish, Mama says. This is a matter of life and death. But I trust you. I know that you can keep secrets. She's right. I'm an expert now at keeping secrets. Signs. One day, dogs bark to tell us that Nazis have arrived to camp in a nearby meadow. My friend Simone and I run to see. The soldiers came in big silver trailers. We watched them unload, beds and tables that unfold, shiny lanterns and stove. The soldiers have boxes and boxes of food. They offer us candy. Don't take it, adults have always warned us. It might be poison. But Simone and I take the sweets anyway. We almost never get candy, so we are willing to take a chance on being poisoned. I hide my candy from my mother and eat it alone. Anyway, I think people here worry too much about poisons, curses, and sickness. They protect themselves with herbs and leeches. Leeches are slimy worms. The villagers use them to suck out bad blood. The peasants also think that Jews bring bad luck. I try not to think about that. What would happen to us if they found out Mama and I are Jews? Maybe if I do more good deeds, the saints will be on my side. God will send me a sign that everything will be all right. What happens next does not seem like a good sign. Kittens are born in our village. 5 are homeless. No one will adopt them. By tradition, children take the unwanted ones to Pere Rene, the oldest man in our village. He has the biggest ears I've ever seen. Does this mean he can hear better than anyone? He throws the kittens into a black pond, one by one with his 6-fingered hand. This part is sad. The tiny kittens struggle. Just look at them, not even a day old, and they think they can swim. The children who watch him laugh, but I feel a dull pain in my chest. Oh, you're scared, little ones? Won't be long now. It's the way of the peasant world. But me, I go back into my house and hug Bijou until she scratches her way out of my arms. However, before long, a good sign comes. Mama wants to mail a package to Madame Marie. She sends my godmother food when she can. The post office is in St. Fulgent, so my mother and I take the long walk there together. I go to school that afternoon while she goes to the post office and buys things she needs. That day, our teachers take us into a field to look at the clouds. What do you see? The nun asks. Oh, a bear, a little girl says. No, it's a furry dog, another one says. But I see a sewing machine. Seated at it is Madame Marie. I know she's there to protect my mother and me. This is the sign I've been watching for. When the school bell rings, Mama's waiting for me. She has 2 straw baskets. One is full. Inside is lamp oil, flypaper, new knitting needles, and a loaf of fresh bread. The other one is almost empty except for a few cabbage leaves. Mama gives the empty one to me to carry. We walk along the quiet, dusty road back to our village. An ox cart trundles by. When it passes, I follow Mama into a field of rutabagas. She shows me how to pull them up. I take one here, one from a few feet away. Mama tells me to hide them in my basket under the leaves. I know I'm stealing, but my mother told me to do it. We need vegetables, and there are so many here. Surely it won't matter if we take just a few? Soon we are back in the road, and all seems well. Madame Marie will get a package of good country food, meat, sausages, and pâté. Mama has her new knitting needles and fresh bread from town. I carry the stolen rutabagas, but also a wonderful secret, the most powerful of all good secrets. Madame Marie has appeared in the sky. We are safe.